I think I have a caller.
Hello, Mayegun. Good evening.
Hello, ma.
Yeah, my name is Sarah. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia. Thanks so much for what you've been doing.
From Atlanta. How are you doing tonight or this afternoon?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. And how is your family?
Well,
Thanks so much for what you've been doing. Thanks for the liberation. Thank you. I'm so grateful we have someone like you that is making us to see more light. Because we know the government, they are like treating us bad.
That's right.
And they brainwash us with religion. But you guess what? This generation is not buying that anymore.
No, anymore.
No. Because it's not when you pray, you make it. It's through hard work.
That's right.
People are just being lazy. They don't want to work. And the government, the Nigerian government, I don't know. I don't know. I just pray. I pray and I hope people will make it and people will listen to you. I know you are telling them the right thing.
Amen.
But with this tribal thing too,
yes,
with this tribal thing that is affecting the whole thing. And I think people that have this sense, if they say they know that the politicians are using it to divide us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way they can get through and they can use us against each other.
Sad.
They brainwash us so that we won't understand that they just want to remain in power.
Mm-hmm.
So that they can, so that they can, we won't say anything. But,
because divided we are, the stronger they are.
So that, yes, exactly.
Between us, right? They keep saying, "Oh, you are this, you are a Muslim or a Christian, you are a Southerner or a Easterner, and all that."
Yes. Mm-hmm. Because I see my Yoruba brother as my brother, a Yoruba sister as my sister. So when the government now wants to divide us, they see us as the Igbo want to take your work from you. They want to take your land from you. You better take your land back. Yeah, of course, they sold their land to the Igbo. They didn't give the land out free.
Mm-hmm.
So why are they turning around them and trying to fight them? They sold their land.
They did. Oh.
So it's like those people paid for it.
Mm-hmm. No,
we need each other.
Leave all the properties and go away so that they can possibly
one thing people don't realize is you cannot live alone. We need each other to live, even if Nigeria separates. Mm-hmm. A Yoruba man needs an Igbo man to survive. Mm-hmm. Because most of those things they sell in Nigeria are made in, they are called Igbo made. Mm-hmm. Those are the things that are still helping that country to move and to go on.
Covering the void.
Exactly. And we are the only people in diaspora that are helping. If you say, you don't just want to know. Sometimes I wake up, my WhatsApp is like, boom.
Like on fire.
Sometimes I start blocking numbers. I block numbers. But I pray that we will get it. But what I believe in, I want everybody to go their separate ways. I think that is going to work for us.
Amen.
Let the Igbo go, let the Yoruba go, let the Hausa go, let everybody take over their region so that we can go headway and make things out of it.
At least.
Because we cannot continue to
we have tried everything. We have tried regionalism. We have tried military. We have tried interim FIDE. So we have tried democracy. So the only thing we haven't tried is let everybody
go their separate ways, so that at least, yes, if we go our separate ways, and if they can't manage their own region or country, then we know that's their problem.
There's nothing wrong in that. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thanks so much. God bless you, my brother.
Amen. Thank you. Too, man. Let me take this. I have this caller. It's a Nigerian number. I hope you are not calling directly from Nigeria. Baba, you'll be a rich person. Oh, hello? I think they just realized, like, oh my God, I'm calling directly. You are calling the mobile. If you call directly from Nigeria, it's going to cost you more. I don't know how much in Naira, but that's going to be kind of there, right? Call the WhatsApp, all right? That will only take from your, what do you call it? Well, I think this person is just going to do it. Hello there.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. You are live. This is Mayegun.
Yes. Okay, she call on WhatsApp.
Exactly. I think it would make sense if you call through the WhatsApp, but if you are cool, you're already connected. It's up to you. You need to stop listening to the broadcast. Talk to me on the phone, please. On the phone. Right. Sometimes he probably may not be that lucky again. The line is now buzzing and on fire. I hope he is lucky again. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hey, the Prince Jejeman.
Baba, hello. This is Prince Jejeman representing IPOB for life.
All
Baba.
the time. Baba, how you doing today?
How you doing? I'm fine. Are you?
Well, I'm here. Thanks for asking.
Baba, I still make a call because of this guy. What did they call Asare Dokubo? You know, he don't come out again.
Okay.
You know, his latest now. It was telling Tinubu to give IPOB, give them Biafra, give Igbo people Biafra.
Oh, I have seen that where he said that they should let the Igbos go.
Yes, exactly.
It's just one of those, isn't it?
You see, this Sare Dokubo, that guy is running mental. You know, you see, one thing that he doesn't know is this. He can't distract us. I know IPOB Biafran people are focused. All that we need now is our referendum to come on, and everybody will decide their fate where to be. Right. You know, and there's one thing he doesn't know. Tinubu supposed to be in jail as we speak. You know, he stole the mandate of Nigerian people.
He did.
And Wangol himself, Mahmoud Mumu, sold the destiny of Nigeria to him. So he's not a legitimate president.
No, so not in this part of the world.
Honestly, for Asare Dokubo to be saying Tinubu should give us Biafra is an insult to Biafran people. You know, it's an insult. That guy doesn't know what he's doing.
It's not Tinubu that will even give anybody anything. It doesn't even have that.
It doesn't have the power. That is the reason why, you know, I'm calling tonight for him, because he listens to your program. I want you to know, maybe he's been misguided. You know, he doesn't know that Tinubu has no power to give Biafran their freedom. No, not even a drug lord or a criminal from Chicago. It's an insult to us. He should go and if he likes, he can sleep on a Tinubu Pampas and wake up on his Pampas. It's not the business of IPOB, not the business of Biafran people. Okay, so he should join the Agbadorian and continue to eat the Agbado. It's none of our business. Our business is Biafra or Biafra or Biafra. Every option to us. is Biafra. No distractor or distraction can stop us. Thank you, my good general.
Thank you so much, Prince Jejeman.
Respect.
That's like a personal message. I'm looking for that video so that I can show it to the people as well. We can all listen to it. But thank you. Let me take this. Hello there.
Right. Yes, sir. Mr. Mayumi.
How are you, sir?
The truth sayer and the Jiro of the Temple of Truth.
At your service.
Parishioner cannot be, Gio cannot be under the service of parishioner.
No, well, maybe not
We are parishioners.
but in this temple, right? I think we are all equal. And I just believe that I'm at your service. All right. Something I quite, believe is an honor. Yes, sir.
Truly, sir. Truly. You are very correct. You are very correct. You are very correct. Well, once again, kudos and thanks for everything you've been doing. The analysis on point. They are top notch. And it's Air Force One though. Let me state my name.
I got that. I got that sound, but that voice. I would say. Thanks for reminding us. Air Force One.
All right. So now I want to see this one. I want this. I want to start from where you stopped when you are rounding up. You said something about you are talking about religion, right?
I was.
Why you are rounding up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this guy truncated destinies technically unknowingly to them, and I'm sure maybe they know from this 2023 charade election he did. Destiny automatically has been truncated already if they didn't reverse the course. Okay. Now, after he did that, he committed that atrocity, and he went to where? He went to
Tell us.
Mecca? Is it Mecca? Or wherever he went to?
Oh, you
Mecca?
mean that man from Adamawa? You're talking about him? Yeah, he went to Mecca for prayer.
He went to Mecca. I'm talking about Mahmoud.
Oh,
I'm talking about Mahmoud right now.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he did, but yeah. Go on.
Oh, so which one went to Mecca?
That was the one that declared supposedly the first elected woman governor in Nigeria, in Adamawa, without any result. He walked into and he said, I hereby declare Binani as the elected governor of Adamawa State. Then he ran away.
Okay.
So they now declared him wanted. They declared him wanted. This was in March. But the guy went to Mecca. It was in Mecca just about a week ago when everybody is doing Idile Halada, Ileya.
Yeah. So now this is my point. So when I said this before on this show, I said every young Nigerians are growing up in Nigeria. That are growing up in Nigeria. They are growing up every day, understanding that the way of life is corruption.
Yes.
That their leaders are corrupt. Now, Gandola Babauli. Now, he shared money.
Babariga Mobile Banking CEO.
Yes. You should finish sharing money, right? That is when you know that you're going to go to mosque and pray. All right?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's even leave that one. All these passports in Nigeria and leaders, prominent ones. Okay? The prominent ones, at least 3 of them.
That's right.
That they are not telling their member the truth.
They are not.
That they believe everything is about miracle. That they are not telling them that your basic wealth, the basic wealth that you have is being taken by a government. The basic wealth that every citizen should have is being siphoned, embezzled by these crooks and criminals.
Yes.
You see all these churches they are building, all the Gen Z, they will be the one to put it down.
Eventually.
They will be the one. All these 100,000 seaters, 1 million, 20,000 seaters churches, capacity. Because this is the one thing about Gen Z. Because I have children too.
You do.
It's like I'm telling my children now, maybe the 6 years old and the 2-year-old that, hey, maybe they asked me for something. I said no. The next thing they will ask is why.
Because you have to tell them why you can't give them. We no get that
because
chance to ask our papa or mama that Why? Why tell you for me? Who born you? Or they will ask why.
Mr. Maigu,
Sir?
Gen Zs are so inquisitive.
Yes.
And they will keep asking questions. They already started asking questions. And they discovered that God in Nigeria can no longer cater for them anymore. And it's not providing miracle for them anymore. I guarantee you, like I said, all these 100,000 seater capacities, all these 50,000 seater capacity auditorium, mansions will be pulled down with Tiko Hana.
Wow.
That is the danger of what they were doing. All these religion people. Somebody will siphon 80 billion naira right now. The next thing, they will be the one that day. The one that they don't.
And once they say something about defending Allah or prophet, now them go make mouth most. And see, that's unacceptable.
The one that they don't carry again, those that don't carry again, they will be having crusade. Morning, day, and noon. 7 days a week, 247, crusade, night vigil. Everything. Saying one village father, one village mother is the one disturbing their destiny. When the basic wealth that they're supposed to be having,
it's been siphoned. Baba?
It's been siphoned.
I'll take another one. Thank you so much, as usual, as always, for stopping by.
Oh, man, this is very sad.
I know.
Man.
And I hope
thank you, sir.
They are all listening.
Very sad.
Hello there.
Hi, Baba.
Yes, sir.
Hi, your guy, you know how it been.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Carry me on,
Baba. Your guy, Chukwemeka, you don't forget.
It's Chukwemeka again. See, Baba, this thing, as much as people are saying this is so clear when they listen to us like this, it is so clear that I'm finding it difficult to master some of this, but we'll keep it on, okay? I'm going to master all your voices enough that I'll say, as a maker. How you doing, Baba?
Nothing's fault. I did.
Thank you.
The weather here, they bad. I beg. It's very, very, very hot this summer, but we can manage them anyhow.
Rough, Baba. You know, feel hot, be like, where we come from when, you know what I mean? Like when it's like, survive. So, how you doing?
Baba, even if na oven, I beg, I prefer them than
you
the zoo.
I mean, if oven day here, then I go open and put AC here. The two of them, they mix it. I go they middle. That's how you they mix up. It no matter. I go survive.
Na so. Baba, all these things why I here today like this, I'm just tired of. I keep getting tired of Nigeria. Every day. It's a crime scene, really. It's a crime scene. It's just unfortunate that we have allowed ourselves. Anyway, it's our colonial masters that started this whole thing. But we're just divided, along the lines of religion and tribalism. It is really unfortunate, and it's as bad as you would see somebody. This is a thief politically. It's a political thief. This guy don't thief money and all of that. But still, people go to say, leave on. Now our person, now our team, our tribe person. So no while I'm not in sport. Since I
thief.
Kilo day. I mean, in other countries, nobody send you whether you did here or here. You thief, you say you thief. They look at the facts. Nobody's looking at anything beyond that. That's why you go better say we just go divide. So we know everybody will handle our thief our own way, kind of thing. Instead of protecting them. It's really unfortunate. The one we can vex me now this nonsense man Yakubu. Can you imagine? Say the Baba still get the audacity to still they call press conference. They talk of success of election.
I know.
I say the kind of audacity.
In deliver everything when promised to. See Nigeria. He's telling himself, I delivered on all my promises. About which kind audacity of insult past that one for millions of people. And everybody just kept quiet.
That's just finish now. That's finish.
Finish with
that. Because Yakubu scam us finish. Scam EU finish. And still maintain, say, I mean, it is glaring now. There's evidence every year. There's evidence everywhere. Then that nonsense you look at
overconfident. What's it they call them? They say now overconfident scammers. Plenty for Nigeria. That's why they call them a crime scene. Chukwemeka.
Plenty, really. And then Bayo Enuga Konde they talk nonsense. I mean, if you see, it would have been better if he was able to bring, because the EU guys, they had evidence, enough evidence, said this was what went wrong with the election.
That's right.
So Bayo Enuga, okay, over to you now. What is your evidence? Now, regular vuvuzela way now, just to shout down everybody, shout every other argument to make your own argument superior by not giving evidence.
Loudest.
You
know something? It's going to be a full clown circus show. If the court fail to remove them, which I doubt always, I've always been having my doubts always, right? If the court fail to remove them, everybody just brace up for the bumpy ride. You go look back and say Bokwari was better. It won't be long. You will see.
But to be honest, I try to have that optimism with you, that kind of optimism, but deep down, because if ABBA Kyari can be released on bail, and Nnamdi Kanu that has nothing on him really, possibly defeat Nigeria, so to speak, still the DSS.
This one is not even bail. Nnamdi Kanu will not be bail. Now discharge and acquitted. They didn't let you
Baba hope no deal. Make a go free you. Make another person call. I beg. I don't want to take time, Baba. Thanks.
You do well. Thanks so much for stopping by. All right. You stay safe, man. So I have another call on the line here. Hey, did I just lose that person? Hello.
Yeah, hello. Am I on to my ego?
Yes, you are. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm watching you directly on TV.
Yes, you are. You should be seeing me directly on TV, but I would advise you listen to the phone more, okay? That TV being the stream that everybody watches out there has about 3-4 minutes kind of delay, because that's the production. This is you and I in the studio, and everything we say will likely take a bit while before everybody see them, like on your TV.
Okay,
so let's talk on the phone.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's first of all, let me start by saying I really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you.
Because of the truth. People like you are enlightening the public and making us know so many things happening in Nigeria. Up to now, I've always thought Nigeria was if not, I know it has never been the same country, but I thought it one day would become sane. But for what is happening now, I don't know if there's hope. Like a mandate was stolen in broad daylight, and then the political elite are being defensive. Like Yakubu is a disgrace. See, I come to realize what's the essence of voting. Let's just divide. Let everybody go their way separately, because there's no reason why.
It's tiring, isn't it?
No. Before I left Nigeria because I just lose hope. I won't lie. I'm in Spain at the moment now. I left just to the election.
Oh, so you just got to Spain, did you?
Yeah, I went to Spain because I don't see any future in Nigeria, and it's painful because this is one country.
Do you know that there are many people like yourself, right, that's told me that they were giving Nigeria, they've lost hope in Nigeria, right? But because of this Peter Obi and all of that, they said, I'm going to give it a last shot. Now, if this doesn't work, I know I have to leave this country. And they are in the process of actually leaving now. I didn't know it would be that fast. We already have one of you in Spain, or many like yourself.
Man, really, gosh, I don't just know. Okay, so what's the confidence of the mass, like of the youth? Next election, is there need to vote? Like, it doesn't count, obviously.
They are not cut out to do anything good. But it is difficult for a lot of people to even accept that, because I have said it, okay? Check these guys. These guys are not cut out to do anything good that actually benefits humanity. They do their selected their few to benefit from anything, and they elaborate it and make it look like it's a government project that is so huge. Or no, it is not. So how do people then believe that they can actually do good? Because they said they will do good. It's so hard for me to believe. Oh, that's why sometimes on my ego is very political. People say, I know. I mean, it's like nobody can do any good thing in my face. I'm talking about bad people. They've never done anything good, right? You've been hoping they do something good, Abby. So how do you want me to now turn around and say, hey, this one is good, that one is not good, and all of when they are actually all almost the same? They don't do good things, Baba. At least you just left Nigeria. Tell me if you know much about their good things that the world is not knowing.
It's just complain about companies. Like, it's just complain about companies I see online. Like,
January to December.
Now, as I speak to you now, they increase tax. Their tax. I don't know if, of course, you must have heard you comment. They're putting tax on cars, like people to pay 1 naira per year. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue now is what are they doing to the masses? At least, I mean, developed country, you know.
What are they doing with those taxes?
Exactly. Existing ones. What are they doing with it? So if the issue is not even the tax, Tinubu, that has been his agenda in Lagos. We know the ABC, we know all of that. But what are you doing? What are we benefiting that would make us say, oh, let's even that would motivate us to like pay the tax? 1,000 is not as big. It's not anything. It's a small money. But the issue now is, what are you doing to your people that is encouraging? So all of these issues is just like, and the funniest part is the illiterate, the tribal bigot. On the day of the election, they were actually threatening people. I'm sure they'll be regretting
the lowest low. That's the lowest I have seen. I've been monitoring their politics for a while. Baba, you see what happened in 2023? I won't lie to you. It shook me. I've never seen anything like that before. They went to the lowest of the lowest in their scheme of becoming or of winning power. Baba, as a Yoruba man, they will say I look like Igbo. How do I look like Igbo? I'm speaking Yoruba. Yoruba ni mo sole nu, you know. It doesn't matter. Look how clean you are. You are smelling good. So that means you must be Igbo. Are you saying Yorubas are dirty? I saw that. I saw videos of those conversation because of election that will still come back to hunt and beat and then what? Impoverish everybody. I have never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, the enlightened ones now. You're in abroad, you see what is happening. Those ones in Nigeria, some, not all. They are just after Tinubu. Even if he will not do anything, it's a Yoruba man. It's for my child. And I'm like, what kind of dirty mentality? I have Yorubas as friends. One of my friends said that Yorubas, they were angry when I wanted for Peter Obi. It was that bad. And they know this man has nothing to offer. At least for what we'll see now, I'm not seeing any template or blueprint, that he's doing anything significant, you know. Let's just watch.
Watch, I mean, everybody don't enter them already, so we'll find out a way to cope, or we either swim or sink on anyway. So, Baba, thank you so much. All right. You didn't tell us your name. Is that deliberate?
Oh, sorry, I'm Alex.
You are Alex. Beautiful. Yeah. That's Alex calling from Spain. Thank you so much, Alex. You should have a good one. Stay safe, Baba. All the best. So, thank you so much, everyone. I have another person on the line. Another brethren of the temple, Jima Gudu.
Good evening. Namio.
Jima Gudu, my dear brother. How's it going?
Yeah. Well, I just have one thing to say. I want to ask fellow Nigerians, is it not clear to you that Nigeria rewards criminals and jails freedom fighters?
Yes.
Is it? If your answer is no, then tell me why somebody caught on camera selling hard drugs, who is a police officer. Do you know what it is to be called a police officer? You're supposed to keep the law.
That's right.
That's your principal assignment, to make sure that the law is kept. Your mandate. And that person is caught on camera selling drugs, arrested, when they put Kyari into jail, be VIP in Kuje, I told some of these people that nothing will happen to that guy.
You even said it on this
people
program. I remember that time. You know.
People, he's behind. What is happening now? What is happening now? 50 million. What is 50 million to that guy?
Tell me,
He's got bail. But the same country where its own court came out and gave a verdict on Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that they should be let go. Where is he?
Still in their detention. They won't even open the Supreme Court appeal that they are putting up. They won't even.
So how is that fair and just? Is that what you're teaching the next generation coming up, that criminals will be rewarded and people who fight for your right will be jailed?
Yes.
People should really think about what's going on in that, let me use Donald Trump's language, shite hole. People should really think, because it is not going to affect only the masses, the poor. It is going to affect everybody. You are feeding a wrong narrative. Well, if you have criminals as you select criminals or you elect criminals, then you shouldn't complain when the outcome is something not favorable to you.
Tell them.
I beg, make I go chop my rice and beans. I beg.
I advise you should. All right, it's coming late as well. Thank you so much for this. Now, here is that clip a friend was talking about earlier. Prince JJ Man, stay safe, Yuma.
I don't run away from battle. You're happy that Igbo cannibals have come up. Igbo land is no longer safe. There's a video trending. One Biafran Liberation Army, as they call themselves. I'm going to wipe them out. Mark my words. Very soon I will hunt them down and wipe them out. They attacked the army. A live video they were shooting. They said the army people are running. Army people are running. You didn't see that video. I will send the video to you. We did not employ ourselves. The government saw the potentials in us, the capacity in us, and knowing that we can deliver and engage them. That Buhari government engaged me shows that they know who I am. I was not a friend of Buhari. Unlike you people, for 7 years, I was anti-Buhari. Buhari, with all that, saw the capacity in me, that I am capable. And the government came, asked me, those terrorists you are promoting, in the name of fighting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that you are promoting those terrorists, ESN, now Biafran Liberation Army, the way I decimated ESN, I am going to decimate them. In a few days' time, you will start.
So he made this video not long ago, and then this surge in attacks on people of Eastern Nigeria. You have been seeing the videos lately, right? So then he made another video where he said Tinubu should let the Igbos go and all of that. But that one, I wanted to share that with you for a while. You will see my hand in a few days. I work with Buhari. Buhari called him that these people you are promoting, we don't want you to promote them anymore. Okay? We want you to help us wipe them off. Then he's bragging about it. That is the state of Nigeria now, by the way. So let me take another call. Hello there.
Yeah. One name.
One name. Osita.
My brother and the chief mentor of the Parliament of Truth. But it's not just the Parliament of Truth, it's the chief mentor of the Truth Empire. Truth Nation.
You know something? You are also a reputable elder in this temple that a lot of people look forward to hearing from too. How are you doing, sir?
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you, my brother.
Beautiful.
You know, yesterday it was the issue of Asari I wanted to speak about first, but something else took my this thing. You know, there's something I've noticed when somebody is inconsequential, when you are not important, you seek
non-issue.
Yes, you seek relevance from doing things that are negative. Especially, you want to attack the subject matter, the basics. That is what you want to put your hands on so that you will continue to trend. You know, somebody asked you a question one time concerning the other guy. What's his name?
Reno, Mockery.
Yes, or Mockery. The answer you gave is the answer concerning the so-called fake warlord. Look at somebody who is talking about going to the east to do something. I am sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this because if you watch it very well, I don't like creating confusion. But I went to the Niger Delta the first time in my life. That was last year when I traveled to Nigeria around November last year, because I had a function around there.
I think my brother, when you said you were in Nigeria, I was like, really? You actually took that risk.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. If you ask anybody, when you get to that region, you're going to shed tears. You will cry for them. That is the person that is talking about another person's region. That is a place when you wear white clothes and you stand there, before you get back into your car, that white cloth has changed color.
Probably turned to black. Especially in Port Harcourt, River State, suit in River State. Cancer is walking on the street of River State like this. Like say, in the citizen of River State. People don't know.
Do you think when they say governments are killing my people is only when government rolls out tanks and be shooting? Is it that they kill you cold-blooded or they kill you hot-blooded?
Slowly.
Slowly. So this is something he doesn't understand, that even his people, if it is where something is done correctly, this breaking of Nigeria, the people that will carry it on their head most, on their chest, on their head, in their eyes, in their mouth, in their teeth, is supposed to be the people from the so-called Niger Delta. From Bayelsa to River State to Delta State, it is just the same thing that you have. Even my friend that we went together, he said to me, if something happened to me, the guy is from Edo State, he said, if something happened to me in this area, what will I tell my wife, my family? That's to tell you how horrible it is. But this guy will come out here and he will start talking about, he's just looking for cheap recognition. Cheap recognition.
But he seems to be getting it. This guy got invited into the Aso Rock Villa. He was making a statement at the president of the presidency of Nigeria.
The reason I'm saying this thing,
I'm
saying this thing, the reason I'm saying this thing is, I will appreciate if we can ignore him. He is not our focal point. He is the least in our agenda. If he refuses, if that kind of person you're looking at, he had the opportunity, he had the money that he made from bunkery and whatever deals is that
they are making.
Yes, he had the money. He did not build his university right there in Bayelsa State.
No.
He went and built his university somewhere else and paying tax
in Benin
somewhere
Republic.
else. In Benin Republic. Is that the person that is talking to be a Nigerian? Or somebody who is representing the Ijaw nation? Or somebody who is representing Bayelsa?
Oh, Bobo.
So this guy is not of any irrelevance. He's inconsequential. I will appreciate that we'll stop talking about this guy. There's nothing good that is going to come out of this guy. If he wants to fight somebody, let him go and fight General Tompolu that collected a transaction from him under Buhari's regime. Let him go and fight that person. That is the person he's supposed to go and fight. So please, I just want us not to even talk about him anymore.
But Osita, you can't say that. Maybe I should remind you, okay? You know, we don't just talk about him. He's making some inflammatory statement. is given this kind of platform, right? And he's also making confession to things that we have actually seen. So we are not just talking about him to give him attention.
No,
we are just reminding Nigeria,
I'm not talking about your program.
No, I mean like everybody too, like everybody, because when his case comes up, right? This guy is confessing to crimes publicly. Like that's the point, yeah? That if Nigeria is a place,
that is the reason it is Mayegun political diary. We will keep piling it up.
Or keep reminding them that he's a criminal and what he represents. So publicly confessing to a crime shouldn't make him a celebrity or attention or getting attention. Rather, it should actually get him a bed or a room in any maximum security prison in Nigeria. Or maybe not in Nigeria.
What I am saying, what I am saying, what I know, and I've said this before.
Yes, sir.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step.
That's right.
Once upon a time begins a beautiful story. A day shall come end. There is always a sunrise and sunset.
And it's good.
Anything that goes up will surely come down.
That's right.
One day, we will catch up with him. We will catch him. That is one day.
And if you don't, the establishment themselves will catch him. That's how we have seen in the past anyway, right? When they are done,
he's going to be used.
You know?
They used this. The subject matter today is ABBA Kyari. He was used. He's going to be used and he's going to be dumped. And I like the way this man today, the way he released ABBA Kyari. I want to see the reaction of the Western world. I want people to understand.
And the FBI come in and take him now.
Exactly. I want to see the reaction of the Western world. I will wait from now till 2 weeks before I make my pronouncement on that.
Bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Osita. Stay safe, Baba. Nice one. So I have another caller on the line here.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Mayagu.
Sir.
Mayagu General.
Baba.
Nah, today I'm just making observations, and we keep on saying that Nigeria is a crime scene. Really, Nigeria is a crime scene.
Nigeria keep proving us right. You're right.
Yeah, like we just told Osita. Dr. Boy is just confessing.
He is
openly. And when I watch Asari talking, I see him as a fool. He doesn't have sense. Everything he's talking about, and he's just indicting himself. But like you said, we keep on making him popular with it because one day the case will come up.
Catch up. Everything.
All of them is going to be an evidence. Secondly, it's like Tinubu signed some agreement with these people because I can't. Why is he talking about ABBA Kyari so sudden, giving him bail? Killer, murderer, and the same payroll. I think ABBA Kyari is now is where also Asare is. So I don't know who is advising Tinubu to be bringing all these unwanted people, criminals, along with to work with him, because from outside you see that Tinubu is talking. Tinubu is talking, and another thing I noticed that people are talking about Tinubu remove fuel subsidy, and Buhari said if had he been, he removed it, his life will be in danger. And Tinubu will not win. I'm seeing it that Tinubu just did the more you look, less you see, and remove the fuel subsidy and give room for marketers because the fuel is going to be 700 naira a liter very soon. They announced it last week, and use the opportunity to Dangote use that opportunity to secure importing license. Why his refinery has not been finished, everything is still there. So I don't know who they are fooling, you see. So a lot of things is happening there. I pity the people that are there. And when you look at these people now, all of them has been feeding on Nigeria since they were 20 years old. All of them went to missionary school, but now they say it's Muslim, Christianity, all these ones. They all went to missionary school, free of charge. Buhari has been in corridor of power in Nigeria administration since since 20, even going to army was free. He didn't pay a dime. They gave him a letter, just letter. So everything has been feeding in. These people are lazy. They cannot hustle. They cannot do anything. No. They are feeding on Nigeria and they are still punishing people.
Sure you get.
You know, I don't know what else
how to create wealth. All they know is to take and take and take.
They don't know. They don't know. That's why they are taking. That's why they are taking the way they are taking like mad people. They are taking so much. You know. Okay, look at the star witness of Tinubu. What he did at the court. It's SAN. He indicted his client. You know, look at what he did. That means they don't have sense.
Or they
the way we are. No, they don't have sense. My woman and Carlo used to say that these people they are nobody. You know, when you come, they are nobody. They are scared. That's why they are just using those division, making poor people more poorer, so that they will be strong on their own side.
That's why they are weaponizing all this ethnic division, religious division, tribal division. Because once people begin to see things as they are, these guys, it's true, they are nobody. People will actually chase them.
Yeah. Okay, look at Ganduje. He was taking these dollars in front of camera. Buhari saw it. Why can't he send somebody? So Buhari wasn't in the Ganduje show that time. So Ganduje, because of that money, he was senseless that time. At that moment, he doesn't have sense that time. For him to, I don't even know the guy that made the video if the guy is still alive.
Well, they first put him in jail, then he got bail. And the guy ran away because they wanted to kill him.
Okay, look at this guy now, ABBA Kyari, they want to release now. ABBA Kyari is supposed to be in jail forever. Because see, in Germany, when somebody commits crime in a family, that anything to do with police, any crime, it doesn't matter the level of the crime in a family, that generation will never be a policeman again. Ask anybody. But this one now, killer, murderer, a policeman, he was in jail. They promoted him. Now they gave him bail, 50 million naira.
Jail. They said he's suspended.
And they are paying him salary. You see, so what Asari is doing now is just for him for Asari to coming out and be saying all these things. That means there's a lot of engagement going on. Asari is the one committing all this murder in the southeast. But I'm just like Igbo people, I don't understand them anymore. They are very strong, courageous and strong people. They should take him out. They should plan and take him out. He's nobody. If you keep on waiting for him, they will use Asari to do a lot of things. Because in Nigeria now, it's like Igbo people are just so quiet. They push them to the wall that they cannot do anything. Whenever they want to talk, they will tell them they will say 1967. 1967, you know, civil war, you fought war, you lost war, so you have to be quiet. No, it's not like that. So as it's going now, I believe Nigeria is just like a tissue paper. Okay, look at Mahmoud receiving a report that indicted him. He was smiling.
Smiling.
Yeah, with a new abada, shave. And the white man was like, is this person normal?
He's possibly
not. I'm giving you, it's just like telling somebody, go to police, tell them you stole something. So they will lock you in cell. That's what he was doing. And he was smiling. A PhD holder, a doctor or professor, they called him. Look at the white man was even forcing himself to smile with him because it's just like as if he's taking a scholarship or he's receiving a certificate.
Look at the idiot, he's smiling. I'm actually
look at this idiot.
He's smiling.
Yeah. But so let me let you. I'm just fed up with that country, you know.
It can be.
Who knows what who knows where they want what they want ABBA Kyari to do now? They are bringing me out. Maybe they want him to go.
Is coming to perform. That's why I need to
a very big assignment.
ABBA Kyari is out and he's a criminal, and he will always be a criminal.
Yeah, and those boys that are following him, they are still there. Now for these few days now, he's not there. They are hungry. who knows what they're going to do now. Thank you so much, my
We will regroup them, Baba.
Yeah,
Stay safe, okay? Thank you so much as well. You know what make ABBA Kyari's crime even very, very bad is that if I commit a crime right now, yeah, the law will deal with me and all of that, okay? But when you see a police officer that is supposed to uphold the law, right, break the law in that way, his own punishment should have been like triple because he knows the law. He knows what he was doing, or he thought he could beat it, or he will never be punished for it. So, well, he's never going to be punished for it. Hello there. I actually I took a call. Are you there? Okay. I'll go try. I actually took this call, but this person is on the line, maybe trying to confirm if they are connected or not, or the network is just bad, okay?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening, sir. I'm here again today.
Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, I'm hearing
you. How you doing, Baba? If you have been here before,
I'm good.
Let you know that you should know that when we are talking, let's just use the phone. Ignore the broadcast. But if you are waiting for your voice to come up on the TV, it's going to be causing a bit of a delay and fraction here, okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Yes, sir. So let me and you talk on the phone. Ignore that broadcast now because now you and me.
Exactly. I just see that now. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
exactly.
Please.
Yeah. I just find it out now. It's very tricky. I never noticed before. Yeah.
Right. When you call it
exactly.
Like that, okay, and you are like, okay, hang on, that's not my voice on the TV. Hang on, let me wait.
It's not the sailor. It's not the same speed.
Can you hear me? Then exactly. You go on the TV to hear yourself. And you're like, it's so delayed. Yeah. It's
exactly. Yeah.
Well, let's talk on the phone, okay? Now, me and you, they produce now. Other people, they watch us.
Exactly. Thanks for having me again this evening. Again, you know, I just want to wanted to visit what we were talking about yesterday, of course, to elucidate things that, bro, is it Osita? I didn't understand yesterday. And because when I dropped with you, he jumps on me, and because I was just talking about a minority, I don't know why he had
Nigeria. Like even if he's going to break up, but there should be other options first. And if that's the last one, I get it. Now you want to
exactly. I made mention of Pokagame. Right. I never say it was the bad thing. As a matter of fact, I say it's what Nigeria want. That's what we need. That's what I said.
Right.
But he couldn't listen. He just jump on me with that hatred of, I don't know, what do we have against, minority? I don't know. I never attack Igbo. As a matter of fact, I'll be the one that's always fighting for the, see, Obi is not talking about being the president of Biafra. No. Obi is talking about being the president of Nigeria, isn't it? Yeah, so that is why we all rally around with him. We wanted this Nigeria to work. And then anyone who is not with Obi, it means he's with what they call him? He's with Tinubu. That's just what it is. So if he, like me, Osita, is with Obi, it means he's for Nigeria for the moment, isn't it?
Well, I mean, literally, you can say that.
Exactly. It's logic. We're dealing with logic here. So, but for him to just jump on me, and I was like, oh, why are you talking about minority? I am not sorry. If you are dealing with that guy, DJ man, I'm not. I'm from Edo State. As a matter of fact, I came from the family of the man that moved the motion for the Nigerian independence up to Ninaholo.
Oh, bless you.
Okay.
Man.
Exactly. You see, that is why I was talking about minority. When I find out what they have done to the man.
Conversation like this too, right? Sometimes, opinions varies. And most of the time, we say things, then we reflect later and be like, oh, I think I just took his position out of context. I've seen that many times. Right?
Exactly.
That people will call and say, oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. What I was trying to say is that we shouldn't encourage the word minority, this and that. You know what I mean? Like, opinions are always like fluid on this platform. But I'm glad that you are taking it in its magnanimity, I would say, like, coming around to
but it's not because he live in abroad, okay? In abroad, you watch television debate, or we were not even having a debate, okay? I said what I wanted to say. You don't have to come back and jump on me and say, what was that guy talking about? That's rubbish, the guy that called before, he was talking about how Big Gates want to control the world. That's what we should be listening to. I said, what's up with that, man? I'm not Jehovah's Witness. I'm not Jehovah's Witness. I'm not going to be scared of what Big Gay will do to the world. You know, if we cannot take care of our country, how are we going to be talking about what Big Gay want to do to the world? That is conspiracy theory. I don't have time for that.
Not
okay, so
you're right.
Exactly, we are dealing with our difficulties. So what he's talking about Biafra state. Everybody talking about how Nigeria want to move forward, how we can live together. I'm not going to be busy talking about what Big Gay want to present the world. What's up with that? I mean, I don't want to give myself that sort of anxiety and fear.
Preoccupy yourself with that kind of a fear factor.
You cannot fight it. You cannot fight it. Just like the COVID-19 of a thing, right? The other day, right? Everybody just rushing because they were so scared. Right. You just went there to inject themselves with these chemicals. A lot of them are sick today, but I never move with that. I never go. Thank God where I was working, they never called me to say, okay, they never make it compulsory. I was okay, you must do this. And I thank God for that.
Comfortable following the crowd.
Exactly. Oh, that's what I wanted to say.
Enough, convinced to some extent, and I get you, Baba. I like that.
That is what I wanted to say right now. Right from when I was born, I love to question the unquestionable. I always go to the left when everybody go to the right. I don't listen to BBC. I don't listen to CNN. Anything that had to do with mainstream, I'm always going the other way. That is what makes me, because that is where you can actually learn, through rebellious. It's through curiosity. You are not going to like follow the crowd. Everybody says black. Oh, it's black. You just follow them like that. No. Because remember, when you choose the other way, everybody are going to attack you. Those people who are on the left will attack you. We understand that, and I'm ready to take it.
I know.
Okay. So when I'm talking about
people should also be I am encouraging that on my Ego's Diary Political, where people speak their mind and respect other people's views. Okay. But people should begin to know that there's nothing wrong in having two different views. Like people should begin to come to know that see, I may say breaking up of Nigeria is the best, and you will come and say no, it's not the best.
Exactly. That is what
people should learn to understand that this mutually disagreed conversation is allowed.
That is the beauty.
There's no winner, right?
Exactly. Exactly. That is the beauty. That is the beauty.
And learn.
Exactly. That is the beauty of what you are doing. Okay.
Yes.
You are here. There are people at home, Canada, United States, all over the world, listening to whoever that called, and you are doing a better job. Okay, so but there are listeners, okay, that when someone disagree with another guy, okay, people are home with judge and say, okay, that guy has a point, okay, or the other guy has a point, but you are not to then play what somebody has said and say, but after all, first of all, we were not debating. As a minority, I put out my argument. I said, look, why we don't talk about minority? You don't have to come there and just override what I said. I was not attacking you. I was not attacking you.
Right? By doing so, there is legitimizing your point, proving your point, which is minority exists, okay? And the minority says, oh, what do you think about the minorities? And then somebody from the majority came and said, stop mentioning minority. We are talking about everybody together. So they just prove your point.
It's not mature.
They just
it's not mature, by the way.
It's like proving your point to say, listen, everybody talks. Nobody talks about the minority. I'm from the minority. Then somebody came from the majority and said, hey, we don't want to talk about minority. Listen, there's no minority. Let us come together. So they prove your point. Again,
you know what
I mean?
Thank you so much, but I don't think that is what he was saying. He was just like, you are inconsequential. Why are you talking about minority? Because you have problem with Asari. Asari is a minority, but I'm not Asari. I never subscribe to what that guy is doing. As a matter of fact, I have been that person who was talking about when Biafra came out. I said, okay, well, if everyone wants to go, let him go. But later I begin to understand. That's why when I first called about 2 months ago, I talk about how I'm a fan of big countries. I begin to mention Brazil in South America, China. I talk about United States as the leader of the world today because they are big. How you can be secure when you belong to a big country. So I talk about that. I had to give an argument. I mean, when I make an argument, I have to give points of my argument so that people at home will listen to what I'm doing. For those who are simple, they will discard it and say, what is this guy talking about? You don't know anything. But there are a lot of clever Nigerians all over the world that will reason with me and I say, yeah, I did have a point.
That's right.
We have a country. If we cannot live together to build a country like any other people around the world, how do you think you can live in your community? I don't know. This is my whole argument. Okay.
Well,
so like he was saying,
well. Sir, one thing is this, right? I appreciate the fact that you are able to keep your stand and even make it more clearer to everybody. And like you said, We have a lot of people listening to us all over the world, right? And I bet there are many of them that will agree with you that, oh, he has a point. No, he has a point. Because I do believe you do as well, right? So thank you. Because of our time, okay? I hope I hear from you.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll talk next time again. Thank you so much.
You, right? Thank you. Now, this is, what do you call it? This, in fact, I'm thinking of taking one more, but I won't because of my time. Our 3 hours is like kind of almost on the clock. So I'm going to say thank you to every one of you. Let us always remember this, okay? You see me, Mayegu, when I come out here to speak my mind, do my thing, and I call all these criminals names and all of that, in my word, I know that their supporters will respond. Their supporters will use anything they can say to get back at me. I knew this 10 years ago when I started. So therefore, in fact, sometimes I feel surprised that the attacks I expect from them is not as much as the attack they gave me is not as much as the one I expected from them based on the topic I just discussed. But it's also good. Sometimes what we call attack is a bit of a feedback. And through it, you can read a lot of things, right? But on Mayegun's Diary Political, right? You, my friends, you always have that multiple choices whereby if I have a chance or if I have a right to speak my truth, whatever I call it, right? To speak my truth, do my things to your own serious amazement, right? To your own amazement. I say, wow, Mayegun. And to some people's disgust, I hate this guy. It's just nonsense and all of that. You can come on here, speak yours, same way. And I am not here to actually really judge you, except when you are trying to play on my intelligence, you know? Like somebody coming here to come and try rap me and say, Mayegun, you know, God is, I will feel offended. Okay? But apart from that, do your thing. Even these criminals that you are supporting, some of you are supporting, right? Call in and speak for them. Try and convince us. Maybe there's something we are not actually seeing or ignoring that you know better. Unfortunately, a lot of them don't call in to come and defend them. They just stay and comment. And I always encourage people that when people call in, my program is unscripted. A lot of you join. Some joined recently. Some have been here for so long, okay? So, it's not scripted. I don't know what you're going to say when you call me. I don't know what anybody's going to say. I don't know if you're going to call me now and say, Mayegun, you this Mayegun, I've been looking for you. I don't know. I just keep it open, and I expect all of you to do the same. All right? Even if they sound somehow annoying, remember, the reason why everybody have the chance of speaking their mind is because you want to hear them. And one of the problems we have is that we don't listen to ourselves. We are not interested in listening to ourselves. Once I look at you and I say, you be Tinubu supporter. No, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Nothing where you can talk. Nothing. I don't want to hear. You be Obi supporter. I don't want to talk to you. You disobedient, none of that. Nobody want to listen to anybody. Mayegun's Diary Political is put together to have a chance of us listening to ourselves, even when we don't agree. Even if we have been raised to hate ourselves. Even if we can't wait to kill ourselves. But even with all of that, on Mayegun's Diary Political, you just need to learn to listen to ourselves. I did it. A lot of people will tell you today and say, it was on this Mayegun's Diary Political that they have managed to finally, right, unlearn all of the bigotry or the lies, everything they have been taught to hate this. Some, you'll see Biafra, they'll say, it is on this Mayegun's Diary Political that they begin to see that the Yorubas they told them wasn't actually the Yorubas that they are seeing now. So that is why when we saw Tinubu and gang promoting this bigotry, religious this and that, it is like drawing us backward to something we believe we are moving away from. Sure you get? Igbo this, Yoruba that. All the gains. It's like we're losing all the gains. So today, people will call in, Yorubas will call in, Hausas will call in, Middle Beltans will call in, Muslim, Christians, everybody will call in and they speak respectfully, even if they disagree with others. I want us to maintain that, please. You may not know how much lasting impression this is having on so many people. Some of them you will never know. They call this platform a model. It's kind of a model where people, even if they have so much differences, they can still kind of, have a chat without killing themselves, But again, thank you so much, all of you, for making this platform what it is. We'll keep doing it. Nothing is perfect, too. Yeah? But we will always be sincere. That's something you should bank on. Anything about this platform will always be very sincere. Raise your point, raise your issue, and let other people react too, right? With respect. Thank you, all of you. I'm going to see you some other time. And until then, remember, you can still like my broadcast or like that video. Share it. Subscribe to my channel. And next time I come on, it's going to be us, all of us together again. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Mayegun Kyari Kyari politico. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Kyari Kyari number one. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń darí bá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lérí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀lọ́mọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.